Sofia, in case you are new here. Welcome to my channel. I really appreciate it. My channel focuses on fashion, it focuses on travel. We do a little bit of beauty, and we just really like to talk about an overall Black girl magic luxury leisure lifestyle. That's what we are all about. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my holiday luxury wish list. The things that I absolutely would be honored to be gifted for Christmas and the holidays. And some of these are things that I just don't necessarily think of buying for myself. And so I wanted to put the list together. Hopefully my husband's watching. Hopefully my daughter's watching. And also, if this is something that, if these are things that you like and you want to send to your significant other, you should definitely do that. So let's get into the video. I always say let's get into the video, and I didn't even get into the outfit. So let's get into the outfit. So this blazer is thrifted. I love to thrift blazers. I just go to the Goodwill in New York City. I love to go to like Beacon's Closet. I love to go to Housing Works. So if you're ever in New York City and you're thinking about thrifting or consignment, I would say Beacon's is more like a consignment shop. They consign everything from like Forever 21 to like Prada. So it's more of a battleground, if you will. Goodwill is the same. It's just a lot of different things. And then Housing Works is a little bit more curated because it's for a charity, but absolutely love those places to thrift in New York City. And then this satin top, which I wear into the ground, is from Artizia. I love this, and I will link this below. These black matte nails, these are from Marmalade. Nails, they're just press-ons. I like to rock press-ons. I have a few pieces of jewelry here from American Eagle. I did a campaign with them, so these were part of that campaign. And my necklace is from Missouri. I got this when I was in London for Fashion Week. They had a beautiful London Fashion Week pop-up. These earrings are from a Black brand, Oma the label. I always say they're UK based, but they're based in Selfridges. They have like they're also in Selfridges, but they're actually New York based, but they're an amazing Black jewelry brand that I adore. So now let's actually, well, wait, the makeup. All the makeup will be linked below, including these lashes, which are my Allure lashes. They're like more of a day lash for me. For some people, they might be slightly dramatic, but I'll link all that stuff below. Let's get into the video. Okay, first up is the Celine Box Flap. I have always loved this bag. I think it's a super classic bag. It's super understated. I just think it is so beautiful, and I love the leather. I think it's just an everyday bag that's a bit more understated and something that I would really enjoy. I actually want to just start my collection of those kind of Celine bags. I think they are on Fashion File for less than $2,000, which is pretty good for a luxury like heritage house. And I think it's so pretty. I love the leather. I wouldn't mind getting a medium. I wouldn't also mind getting a small. It reminds me of my Hermes Constance bag without the big like non-conspicuous H in the front, which kind of looks like the Hermes belt, which I don't mind it actually, but I would love to have a few more understated classic bags like the Celine Box bag. So that has been on my list. It's just something that I've been meaning to buy, and I've been meaning to start my like Celine bag collection, and I just haven't pulled the trigger. So I wouldn't mind being gifted one of those bags. I saw one on Fashion File in like this yellow mustardy color. I do have a yellow Chanel bag, but I wouldn't mind having a more mustardy color. I also wouldn't mind having a brown one, but I feel like I have so many brown bags. Like all of my Jacquemus bags are brown. Not all of them, a lot. New York City, y'all know how this goes. Why are they yelling outside? Also, in case you don't know, I'm in my living room. This is like a section of my living room. I was like, oh, I should just do the video down here just to break it up a little bit outside of my closet. But I wouldn't mind having a brown one. I also wouldn't mind having like a classic like cherry red one. I do have the cherry red Dior bag. I just love box red bags. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the time of the year. but I would love this Celine bag. Next on my list is the Olivia Von Halle pajamas. I adore their pajamas. I have a few sets by them. They almost never go on sale, but you can catch them on sale at Net-a-Porter. They're on sale right now, and they're pretty pricey for pajamas. They make 100% silk pajamas. They also make these really great like cashmere travel sets, or I guess they're like jogging suits, but I would use them to travel in, and they're pretty pricey. And it's just something that when I'm on like my, you know, Net-a-Porter binge or like haul, I'm thinking about resort wear, I'm thinking about coats, and I'm not necessarily thinking about pajamas. And I think the Olivia Von Halle pajamas just make for a really perfect gift, especially for someone who loves like that luxury feeling at home. And they're also just pajamas that sometimes people don't think about prioritizing. They feel so good on the skin. The only thing for me, they run slightly small. So I usually try to get a large because I like my pajamas to be oversized, and I love these. I also wouldn't mind getting like the slip dress. I have like the two-piece with the long sleeve and the, you know, pants, but I wouldn't mind getting like the silk, you know, dress. I wouldn't mind getting the like camisole with the short little shorts. I just love all of their stuff. I also love their robes. So that's on my list, Olivia Von Halle pajamas. Next on the list, and this is something that I already got my mother, which is the Pottery Barn slippers. So I have some slippers from Kurt Geiger. They actually sent them to me, and I love them. They're amazing. They're green. They remind you of like a smoker's jacket. They're velvet. But other than that, I actually don't have slippers. And we have hardwood floors, which pick up dirt. And, you know, I feel like I shouldn't be walking around barefoot as much. I wouldn't mind having some really comfy and warm slippers. I actually purchased these Pottery Barn slippers for my mother already because I brought her the robe and I brought her the matching slippers. So hopefully my nieces and nephews are not watching this, because my mother doesn't watch my YouTube videos. I don't even think she knows I have a YouTube channel, but don't tell her about these slippers. I already purchased it. It's already delivered. I purchased the robe and the slippers because they're just like warm and fuzzy in the inside. Again, and it's something that can feel luxurious for a low price point. And it's just something that you don't necessarily think about, right? You may walk around in socks or like some old shabby slippers. And this is just, I think it's such a cool gift, and it's so nice and it's warm. And it just says, you know, I was thinking about you. Okay, next on my list is just exorbitant. It's unnecessary. It's totally like, I don't think I would just pull the trigger and buy it myself, but I wouldn't mind if somebody gifted it to me, which is the AMBRE Nuit set by Dior. I'm sure I've totally pronounced that wrong, but it is a fragrance set. You know, I love the Dior ouds. They are amazing. They smell so good. They are like luxury in a bottle. I highly recommend them for people in your life that you love. They are just the gift that continues to give, and I absolutely adore them. And because it's an oud and it has such a strong lasting power, you can spray it once or twice and you have the full scent, and it will last all day, and it's totally worth the money. So in this set, it comes with, you know, the oud. It has the travel size. It has like a little lotion. It has like a candle. It has all this stuff. It's a whopping $700. And so I don't know if I would just go in there and just buy a whole box for myself and come home like I'm that girl. I mean, I would, but I haven't done it yet. And so I think it makes for a really great gift. And I think it would be just, you know, really sweet, especially for the fragrance lover. If you have an aunt, if you have a sister, if you have a partner in your life that really loves, you know, fragrance, I think this is actually a really great gift idea. But it has to be for someone who appreciates like both scents and Dior. You know, that's kind of a niche market. but I really love it. I think it's great. I think it's totally fab, and it would be something that I would just totally fall out over. So the next couple of things are for like luxury travel, and it's just for me as I think about stepping up my travel game, like the way that I travel. I love to have my big, you know, Dior box tote. I love my box totes. I get so much wear out of those totes. I also have the Yves Saint Laurent tote, which I don't get to use as much. It does have a snap at the top. I might bring that with me this holiday season on the trips that we're going on, but I don't really know. But anyway, I've really been eyeing like packing cubes, like from some of the heritage houses. So I've really been eyeing the Louis Vuitton packing cubes, which is kind of outside of my, I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily say comfort zone. I like most things in fashion. I'm not necessarily a monogram person, but I don't think that monogram is tacky, or, you know, I don't judge people who do. That's not my vibe. But I have the Louis Vuitton cosmetic case, which I actually put for resale on Vestiaire Collective. And it actually sold, but then before I could send it, the order was canceled. And I think I was like taking too long. It was like 4 days. I'm like, child, I gotta work. But before I could actually send it, you know, it was like, you know, the order was canceled. So I still have it. And I've been looking at it because now it's no longer being sold. And so it's more of a vintage piece. And so I started looking at old like Louis Vuitton vanity cases and like those very vintage like Louis Vuitton travel pieces. And I'm like, they're actually really nice. And I remember going to the Louis Vuitton trunk show here in New York a few years ago. And it was so good. Like all of the early, I mean, I'm talking about 1970s and 60s Louis Vuitton trunk pieces. And I just love those packing cubes because they're coming out of that same just like artistry. And I wouldn't mind having those, especially for like to put inside of some of my Dior bags when I'm traveling. I wouldn't mind a whole like matching situation. You know, I wouldn't mind a little monogram. I think that is cute. I also think, I don't know if Goyard makes packing cubes, but I like the Goyard like cosmetic cases and all those little pouches for traveling. I've also had my eye on those. And also I've looked at a couple of the Prada like nylon bags because I do want to like solidify my cosmetic case collection. I have a number of cosmetic cases. They're all from Target. I love Target. Y'all know I stand Target. I adore Target. I got on my Target colors today. And, you know, I get makeup all over them. So I was like, I don't know if I wanted to invest, but the Louis Vuitton pouch that I've had for well over 5 years, it's like super clean. It looks like I've never used it. And it's really because I use it for jewelry, but I wouldn't mind like the Louis Vuitton jewelry case, all of the like little Louis Vuitton like travel accessories, I actually think make for really great gifts, especially for a person that you know who loves to travel, who loves luxury things. I think that makes for such a perfect gift. Okay, next up on my list is the Gucci Horsebit 1955 leather shoulder bag. I think it is so beautiful. It reminds me of the Celine bag in its like classic structure and shape. It also reminds me of the Dior Bobby bag. I adore the Dior Bobby bag. I feel like I'm somewhat of a collector of Dior Bobby bags as well. I think that bag is super cute. Y'all let me know if you want me to do a luxury, like what's on my luxury wish list for 2022. I wouldn't mind doing that. I just feel like by the time I do the video, I get all the stuff. I'm like, well, what's the point of that? But maybe if I do it in the next couple of weeks, that'll be ahead of the game. I don't have that much stuff on my wish list for like bags because I feel like my bag collection is, you know, where it needs to be. I feel like it might be slightly over where it needs to be, and I want to just like pare it down a little bit to more classic pieces. And I think this Gucci bag it's so stunning. I love the gold hardware. I love the way they've made it. I think it will age beautifully, even when it depreciates in value, because right now it's trending. I think you won't regret buying the bag. It won't look like it's a dated bag. You know how the Bottega bags are very trendy. So in like the next 18 months to 2 years, they're gonna look, you know, it's gonna look like you bought the bag in 2020, right? Whereas the Gucci bag, I think it's such a like classic bag that you can wear every day. And I just love that. I think it would look so cute with a pea coat. I think it would look transition so well in the summer. It's just a seasonless bag. I've also looked at that in like the red oxblood. I wouldn't mind it in the brown. I don't want it in the logo because I think we're in a bit of a logo mania stage right now. And that happens in waves, like every few years, logos come back and go out and whatever. But I really like the bag. I think it's such a perfect size, you know? It's like the Dior bobby bag. I think the Dior bobby bag in medium it's like a perfect size. You know, you can fit a real wallet, a real phone. You can just fit all your things. So I would highly recommend that for just the luxury lover in your life. You can definitely get it for under $3,000. Again, it's a classic bag, a great statement. Is it a statement? It can be a statement, but I think you want to get it for every day. It's a cute everyday crossbody bag, shoulder bag. I would like figure out a way to make it a crossbody. Okay. I have seen the non-shoulder Horsebit bags that are crossbody, but I think it's just, I love it. I think it's stunning. I think it's great, and I think it's going to age really well. Also in the travel category, which I think I saw on like Harper's Bazaar or Vogue, somewhere I was like scrolling when I should have been answering emails, was the Sofia Cashmere travel set. It's like a 3-piece set. It comes with the like eye mask. It comes with the pillow. It comes with a blanket. Oh, I would die for that. I think it's so cute. I also saw a silk one, which I think works a little bit better for like my hair, but I would probably have a silk scarf on anyway. I wouldn't necessarily leave it to the pillow. Maybe Kennedy could have like the silk one because I think that would be cute for her, but I would love that kind of travel set because when we're taking like these long haul flights, especially these red eyes, I would love to get more comfortable. And I do like the blankets. Like we fly Delta most of the time, KLM, Air France, they're all part of the same family, but I wouldn't mind a cashmere blanket, okay? I wouldn't mind a cashmere blanket. I don't think anybody can argue with that as like such a safety, right? Like it make you feel so safe on the airplane. And I just think it's so cute and it just helps me step up my travel game. So again, if you know of like a luxury traveler out there, someone who loves to travel, who wants to do it in style, I think this would be great. Next on my list is the Flight Essentials kit, which is a skincare. You know, it's like a 3-step skincare for when you fly. And whenever I'm flying, if you like, don't follow me on TikTok, you should follow me on TikTok and Instagram and Pinterest because I post different content on different platforms. I do repost some of my reels onto YouTube for like my YouTube fam, but I do like this whole like skincare routine, especially for our long haul flights. I do it on like 7-hour flights too, but I really do it on like 8, 9 to 10-hour flights. And I just love to do my skincare because there's something about the air that my skin is like, oh my God, let me get a pimple because we're in the air. So like 1 or 2 days after I land, you know, if I don't do a good skincare routine, my skin just flares up. So I love to do a good skincare routine. I think this makes for such an amazing gift. I also got a chance to get a facial at her spa when I was in London. They also have one here in New York City on Spring Street, so you should check them out. I'm actually probably gonna make an appointment in a couple of days because I do need to get a facial and I think it would be, you know, perfect. So you should definitely check them out. And you should also check out this set, especially for like the luxury skincare person in your life. Last but certainly not least is this beautiful Michael Kors zebra coat. I love the coat. I think it's absolutely insane. I went to London and saw the coat and tried the coat on. I also saw it in Spain when Kennedy and I were like frolicking around Spain. Did I see it in Spain? I don't know. I don't know where. I think maybe I saw it by myself, but I saw it so many times. I adore it. It's beautiful. The price point is exorbitant. I would never purchase a coat for that much for myself. There's just no world. There's just no world where I would do it, right? I think that is way beyond the like top range for a coat for me, but it is so gorgeous. It is so beautiful. I just don't even think pictures do it justice. I don't necessarily, like, I want someone to buy this coat for me in my dreams, but like in real life, I don't know if I would accept it because I'm like, you spent that much on a coat? Like, it's in excess of $6,000. Like, it's beyond. It's like a small house somewhere in, I don't know, Iowa. But it's gorgeous. It is so gorgeous and beautiful and decadent and warm and rich and goes with everything. And it's such a statement when you walk in. I drool, but I don't have it, and I don't know if I'll be getting it. It was on sale on Net-a-Porter, and it went down by like $1,000, and I was like, is this a $5,000 coat? I was really in my mind like, and I answered, and the answer was no, so that's why I don't have it. But I do think if you are that kind of girl, if you are that kind of girl, it is a coat, it is a coat. It is a girl's coat. It is a girl's coat. You know, it is like only those who know, right? The girls who get it. The girls who don't. That's the kind of coat it is. It is that gorgeous and beautiful. So there you have it. All right, y'all. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun making it. I had so much fun coming up with the things that I just think would make for such great luxury holiday gifting items. I would be excited to receive any of these items on my list. I think they make such great gifts for the feminine folks in our life and folks who just, you know, want to be treated well and, you know, and love a little bit of luxury in their life. Make sure you follow me here. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you never miss an upload from me. My birthday was yesterday and I'm recording this video for y'all. Yeah, okay. But I want to make sure that I'm getting some great content out to you guys. I don't want to just upload to be uploading. So hopefully this is helpful. Let me know if you want to see more gift guides from me, if you want to see more holiday things from me. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram. I am doing, hopefully by the time this video goes up, I'm doing 12 days of holiday outfits, which I'm excited about. And probably in January, I will do start the 30 days of winter outfits because I have a bunch of cool, just like big winter coats that I want to make sure that I help people understand. You can wear big coats and be stylish and chic. You know, we do that in New York City all the time. It snows here. That's what happens. And so we want to make sure that we're looking chic and fab and we're, you know, bringing color into our lives in those kinds of ways as well. So thank you. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.